What you're about to hear are the regrets of a local drug addict.
Seeing what I did to my family and my friends. Seeing what I threw away.
Tonight, in this week's Keeping You Safe story, Jeff Butera shows how prescription pills destroyed his life and how his mother, begging a judge to send her son to jail, brought him back from the dead.
This is my son, hooked on drugs.
Lynn Swanson-Lacasio does not sugarcoat.
He was a full-blown drug addict.
Her son, Bobby Palmisano, was in his early 20s.
All started out with a simple prescription.
He started taking Vicodin after a car wreck. A few months later, the pills had a vice grip on every part of his life.
Oh, it was a mess. Couldn't sleep, you can't stop moving. My emotional pain, my physical pains, anything I would resort to taking to one of these pills for. I was on my way out regardless. The amount of drugs I was using was horrendous and stupid.
With her son an overdose away from death and out on probation after an arrest, Lynn played her last resort card. She told law enforcement her son was violating his probation by lying about where he lived.
Once they had him, the undercover detective, he called me. He was like, "I got your son." And I don't want to cry. But they had him, and it was the best thing that ever happened. I got to stop.
Then Lynn did something she never thought she'd ever do as a mom. She begged a judge to send her son to jail. It was the only place he could stay away from the pills.
100% jail saved my life.
And the rehab that followed got him off the Vicodin and OxyContin. Today he's clean.
I call him OxyClean. He hates that expression.
And he and his mother hate that prescription pills have become, in the words of Pinellas County Narcotics Chief Robert Alfonso, as prevalent among kids as drugs and alcohol.
It literally is an epidemic and of huge proportions.
Lynn has started a group spreading awareness, Parents Against Prescription Drug Addiction.
I want to stop the deaths.
And Bobby wants to share his story, a story he thinks only he can tell, a story in the first person about how his prescription pill addiction nearly took his life.
I can sit here at 26 years old and maturely tell these kids what they need to stay away from, what's not good for them.
Jeff Butera, ABC Action News.
And we wanted to give you the option of letting your children hear Bobby's story. So you can find Bobby's message to young people on our website, abcactionnews.com.